Hi. How you doing? What's going on over here? Back to your son rehearsal, huh? He was talking over there. His orange shirt. He's trying to take over your job or something like that? Oh, that was a little bit. It looks like they're practicing stunt rehearsal. Can we watch? Are we in the way or anything? What do you... It's like the girl on this watch. So I think it's starting back there. If you guys in the first car, you can stand up and take a look behind you there.
You want this to you or him? Yeah, okay. Okay, you look at it. And 3, 2, 1. Two doors, 2 shots inside.
Round of applause for that, everybody. That was pretty cool. Nice, gentlemen. Awesome. Nice work. Those guys have the best job ever.
Thank you very much.
You know, that kind of stuff's been going on that street for years. Check this out.
Maybe you're just going to stir things up again. Well, I am.
Hit the ground first. Mine was taller.
Famous Cowboys there, Kirk Douglas. Greatest cowboy actor of all time, Mr. John Wayne. Now take a look on the right. That's a man-made lake over there. That was built to be the Mississippi River for one of the first musicals we ever did, Showboat. Later, we used it as the Pacific Ocean in McHale's Navy with Ernest Borgnine and Tim Conway. We can go underwater. But it's easier just to use the big tank coming up on the left-hand side. See the tank? You fill it with water. Then there's these hatches around the side. You flip that open. There's a nice thick piece of plate glass there. Crew and the cameras outside and dry, and only the actors have to get wet. Keep looking left. You're going to see the 747 stage. All right, we're going to turn this way. So it'll be on your right. This is where we did all the airport disaster movies in the 1970s. We're making donuts or something. Can we get the wheels squealing a little bit? See, it is right. Alright. You also got the line of state size and Back to the Future over here. You remember these things? They awesome. They set for the Marty McFly's home in Hill Valley, California. Plaster over chicken wire. That's all they were. Over on the right-hand side, this bit of grass, that's a movie set as well. That's New York Central Park. Oh, really? Yeah, that's all we need. Shoot the scene on the grass, edit in some stock, that's it. There, let me show you how we do it. There's a little clip here of matte painting. Watch this. We can make something small look really big by painting what we want on glass, laying the glass over the shot, click, changing the look of it, just like that. That's what we do for the background. Here's some other examples. Here's the set that burned down. This is the New York Street set right here. Now take a look at it. All those buildings and the signs, that's all fake. All those buildings in the back, it's all fake. The moving people, that's the only real part of this. Same was true with this. This is from the Sting. The truck and everything at the bottom is real. The bridge and everything else, fake. These days it's done with computers. This is real, and the computer goes in, changes the background. This is what you see on screen. That's from The Mummy. As a matter of fact, look how we did Skull Island for Peter Jackson's King Kong. Let me get to the right clip on that one there. Even though there was CGI in that shot, there was also a movie set, but a model miniature movie set called The Bigature. Peter Jackson had one built for the movie. Actually, I had 800 built for the movie. He kept 799 of them. We got one. We have it in the middle of the lagoon over here. I'm going to drive you on up to it. Yes, we would be, but the road seems to be flooded. That's not good. It's alright, I'm a tour guide. We have magical powers, and I like to use it to scare mudheads. Watch this. Waters! I command thee to part before the sound of my voice. There we go. What are they going to do? They can fly. They can get out. It's pretty easy. All right, we're going to drive into the SS Venture Skull Island set from Peter Jackson's King Kong. Couple of things for this. Stay in your seat for your own safety. And if you have stuff on the floor, it's a really good idea to pick it up for this one. What we do is film the scene like I'm putting up on the monitors. Charlton Heston even. And later we film the actors and we computer composite them onto the boat. Yeah, guys, don't touch the water. Ducks pee in that. We don't clean it. Alright. Now, even though that's a set, because it's a model miniature, it's technically labeled as a prop. And a prop is anything not nailed down in the movie set. Anything actor picks up, touches, writes with fits on, that's a prop. Over on your left, these are all props from the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift movie. If the tables and chairs in the warehouse is coming up behind the hotel set, I'm going to let Frankie Muniz and Amanda Vine say how big it is. How big the warehouse is, I mean.
In Big Fat Liar, Amanda and I live in the property department. The Universal Prop Department contains the largest collection in the industry, with well over 1 million props.
And believe me, we put those props to good use.
Yeah, whatever that means. You know, things from different eras, different time periods. So if your movie, TV shows set in the 1950s, 1800s, we got stuff to dress that set. Matter of fact, this little turnaround over here, this was ancient Rome from Stanley Kubrick's Spartacus. 42 years later, same set was the city of Gomorrah from the Scorpion King. Not much of a stretch, but the movie studio is a movie studio for Crossing Jordan. And over in the far corner, you'll see some white marble columns. That was part of Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement. That's the Genovian castle from that feature film. The whole area is called Little Europe. Go back to the 1930s for All Quiet on the Western Front. First movie we won the Academy Award for. We needed a Germany. We built all this on the left. Later we recycled it. It's Italy, Spain, France. How is that possible? Whoopi Goldberg knows.
Welcome to Little Europe. This place can be made to look almost like any country we need just by changing the language or the size and a little set decoration. Buenos días. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca para los padres? You are Buddy. Begin. Now, what's the four-line that you do around here to get some shit, right?
Not answering that question. This road was used in all 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Adam Sandler's You Don't Mess with the Zohan. Ron Howard was just out here, turned it into modern-day Rome for Angels and Demons, the prequel to Da Vinci Code. And, of course, Heroes. Heroes was used as with Indian Ireland. Now, the real history, of course, monster movies. Frankenstein, Dracula, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. All the classic Universal monsters used to terrorize these movie sets, and one of the most famous locales coming up on the right where that VIP tour is hanging out. That's the Court of Miracles, made famous by Lon Chaney as the original Hunchback of Notre Dame. You may notice Lon Chaney has a very interesting semblance to the gentleman standing over there in the black shirt. You didn't hear that, fortunately. Now these buildings that you see here, they look like buildings, right? But they're not. They're facades. There's nothing inside of them. They're just big, empty, hollow shells. Rain does not disintegrate them. No, they're actually fairly well durable. They've been lacquered and such. And they're mainly made out of fiberglass these days. They used to be made out of plywood and plaster. But as it were, these days we try to make them a little more fireproof. We've had a lot of fires that have gone through a lot over the years. Actually, the last fire we had here was in the 1980s. And before we called the fire department, we actually called the camera crews to film it for a little bit, because you can always use footage of a city burning. So then we called the fire. Then we was hurt. Come on. And then we rebuilt it. Anywho. So... Okay, so, I can tell you some personal information about Barrett, the tour guide over there. No, I probably shouldn't. He's got a VIP group. If you're interested in the VIP experience, just so you know, it's a little bit longer tour than the one I'm giving, and you're on the studio for about 2 hours. You actually get to explore some of the sets and get to go through the property warehouse. It's pretty sweet. Now, The inside of these buildings, that's what I was getting at. We don't shoot inside these buildings if we're doing something inside. We actually move everything over to a soundstage, and we build some sets over there. And that's what we have right over here, soundstage number 50, which we're going to take you into in a mere, it's like 12 seconds. We try to keep the trams to